any in the National Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, Brock here on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Fires right away, but incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks were shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, play action. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
at the 48-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. I'll throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, sometimes I'm a little reticent to tip my cap to the defense, but that is a job well done. That was a wall to nowhere. A little shuffle pass ends up going backwards because that defense, well, they were sound, they were structured.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A 57-yard attempt.
At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and long for him here. Big gain has them across the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Gain of 12 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Johnson up the middle. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face fourth down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Fourth down, pass coming. Escapes the pocket. This line is going to run for it. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Maurice Jones.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
And 10.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
He's taken out of bounds.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action. Vacates quickly left side. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Nixon on the counter. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 12-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Hits him on the out route. Hits the sideline to the 20. And they finally managed to get him down at the 23. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Inside the 45. Still running. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And they'll have some major work to do as he goes out deep on his side, right at the 10. All right, they're out in sacks. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one to go backwards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Jets, 14 points back. 2nd and 3 now. Pass play coming here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Gain of 7. 1st down, New York.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're drawn up for it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Aaron Glenn with an eye on that play clock, and he's going to burn a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.